friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am Cher, and on my channel we love to do a lot of beauty product reviews here, beauty boxes, shopping hauls, you name it. Today I'm going back to hair extensions. Woohoo! I'm so excited. If you guys have been around here for a while, you know I love hair extensions. I love long, flowing, beautiful hair. I always feel the most beautiful when I have hair like Rapunzel. So if it interests you on how to install hair extensions, we're doing a new brand today where we're trying out this human hair from Doris Hair, and this is gifted from them. This is a sponsored video by them as well. So I want to thank Doris Hair for allowing me to try their products and use their hair extensions today. So if that interests you, make sure you pop that subscribe button because I love to do this ever so often, and beauty product reviews similar to this and how-tos and tutorials. So make sure that you stick around and follow, and let's hop into the video. Okay, so I have done, like I said, extensions before. I've actually tried them all. I've tried clip-ins, tape-ins, and the like halo hair, you know, like a clip you can just kind of put in and pull out. I think I promised you guys a video at one point talking about kind of the afterwards, because you guys only see when I install it in the beginning. You don't kind of think about like the pros and cons of the long-term wear. So I wanted to kind of give you my insight, since I've tried them all now, pros and cons of each one. And Doris Hair does have other ones. These today are going to be tape-ins because that's what I really wanted. The reason that I tend to like tape-ins more, even though they are longer and harder to install in the beginning, in the long run, they stay in the longest. And that's what I'm looking for, because I'm noticing I never grab for my other ones because it's just too much of a pain. I'm not going to do it each day that I need it. Whereas the tape-ins, they're going to stay in. They're going to stay in for months. And depending on the product, you know, these are supposed to last for a couple months, or like 2 to 3 months. And especially if you take good care of them. So we'll go over that too. But, your other ones, so for me, the clip-ins that I tried before that, you know, you're supposed to be able to wear a little more permanently, they didn't last so long for me. And it's actually, they didn't even last through the first night, and it's because they hurt. I couldn't sleep in them. I felt the little bumps and pricks into my head. So they really did hurt. The halo one, I still do like that one. I use it for if I need to take a quick picture, I can pop it in. But with that halo one, it's harder because I almost have to put my hair up to hide the little ring. So I can only wear certain hairstyles with it. Okay, so those are some of the pros and cons of the other kinds. So this is why I'm preferring tape-ins, is we're gonna take the day to install them. But once they're in, they're in. Let's dig in a little bit here. Okay, so a few tips and guides on hair extensions. If you've never done them before, with tape-ins, it's like little tape pieces that you're taping into your hair. It is the hardest part, and the only downside of tape-ins is at the end when it's time for them to come out. So Doris Hair actually recommended that I use 75% alcohol to massage into the hair when I go to remove the tape, so that it helps loosen them up and get them out better without damaging your hair. And so I'm loving that they gave me that tip, because I could have used that tip last time. That was my only hesitation of tape-ins, was, is this going to cause damage to my hair or not? But if you're doing it right and, you know, really like taking care of it, then it should be okay for your hair in the long run. Okay, some other tips with maintaining the hair. So this is human hair extensions. So it's going to be just like your hair. Over time, you know, it's probably going to go in pretty straight, but it'll start to curl like your normal hair will curl. And you want that because you don't want people to see the difference between your regular hair and the hair extensions. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's going to blend in better with your natural hair. But some tips is going to be, try not to shampoo for 48 hours after you install them. And then when you do, try to use a sulfate-free shampoo, very mild shampoos and conditioners. And honestly, the less often that you shampoo and condition, the better. Also, in taking care of your extension When you go to brush, you want to start from the ends and carefully go up. To kind of avoid knots, you might want to use a wide tooth comb as well. And also keep in mind that it's human hair extensions. They're going to grow when your hair grows too. So they may even get split ends. So you're going to want to you might want to get them trimmed when you go for a haircut. And then before you go to bed, try to go to sleep with dry hair, because it's going to help avoid, the tangles and all that too. And if you can, even put it in a braid or a ponytail to just kind of extra protect it. Again, trying to keep from as much knotting and all that, because that knotting, that's what's going to make them fall out more. So those are just some general care and tips for helping preserve your extensions and take care of them to help last longer. You just want to treat them like you would your regular hair and take good care of it. And then here is one issue that I'm going to have is they really recommend that you don't dye your hair. I have to dye my hair every month because I will be a skunk. I will have a line of gray right here if I don't. And I did purposefully just dye my hair last night right before doing these extensions on purpose, so that we've already dyed the hair for the month. But if these are going to continue for a couple months, what I am probably going to have to do is try to protect it maybe from here down, and I might just do the hair dye on my roots and just touch up my root areas here and try to avoid where the extensions are on the hair. So that's going to be my recommendation to you too. If you need to dye your hair like I do, that's probably going to be the best way to do it, because they really do recommend don't use hair dye because it can damage these extensions. Okay, so let's open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. I want to let you know the ones that I got today for me is in the color dark brown, and I got the 22-inch. They do have all different lengths and colors. I felt like the dark brown was going to be a closest match to me. We'll see if the dark brown, hopefully this dark brown, it looks like it's a good match. So if you have similar shading as I do, that might be the color for you. And then the 22-inch, it's going to be long. It's probably going to be down past my chest, and I did that on purpose. They are from Amazon. When you go to shop, they have, on some of the pictures, they'll show you a guide as to what each length will look like, where it comes down to on your body. And they weren't the longest ones of all. I believe they went up to maybe 26 inches. I wanted them pretty long though, but I didn't get the absolute longest, so I went with 22-inch. So just so you know the specifications. And it looks like they sent me lashes as well, so that's nice. I am assuming maybe this is the tape. Let's pull out the instructions and read. They also sent me 2 packs. So depending on how much hair you have or how much fullness you want and all of that, you may want to consider 2 packs instead of 1. So they did give me 2 just in thinking about my hair, but I don't have my hair's not super thin, but it's definitely not super thick. I'm probably in the middle. And yeah, so under their instructions, it says that the tapes can actually be used for at least 6 months. And if you want to replace it, the shop also sells similar tape. So if you want to keep the extensions and reuse them and just buy new tape for them, that is probably your best bet. So I love that. Okay, it says part your hair in the desired area where the extensions need to be applied and install 2 pieces of product on the top and bottom of the hair like a sandwich. Okay, so this is a different way of applying it than last time. So this looks like it might actually better. And then you use your straightening plate for 5 to 10 seconds to ensure hold and repeat 5 or 6 times. So I'm going to be using a hair straightener today as my straightening plate, applying some heat to it. Okay, so we're going to try that technique of sandwiching it this time, which is different than how I did it before. So we'll see if that works even better, and let's give it a shot. So here is 1 pack, and then the other one looks similar. So let's get started. Okay, so here it is. So you can see it's going to be quite long. Oh my. It's going to be amazing. I love having long hair. Okay, so you can see that it comes in these little sections. So we're going to take these out and start applying them into the hair. I'm almost wondering if I even needed a second box. I don't know. We will see how far it goes. Okay, so here is 1 strip. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start on the bottom layer, and we're just going to brush the hair out really good. So I sectioned off my hair into small pieces, and then I came in and I put one strip on the top, and right now I am trying to put the other strip on the bottom. So it is creating that sandwich effect around it, and then we're going to take the hair straightener out and seal it for 5 to 10 seconds, and I literally sit and count. And a little tip, it does kind of burn to put my hair straightener over it because it's so close to my scalp. So if you want to be careful about not burning, you might want to put the strip a little further down, but I want them to be as close to my scalp as possible personally. So I'm like, I'll take the burn. Okay, so I'm gonna move her around, and here we are. Here is one little part already. So beautiful. I love this. I love having extensions. It just makes me feel like a queen, guys, like an absolute queen. Okay, so now we're just going around and doing the same process for the entire rest of the hair in small sections, starting on the side, working our way to the back of the head, and then back around to the other side. Hey guys, we have one layer done. This is the whole bottom layer of my hair. But now what we're gonna do is start taking this hair down a little at a time, and it's gonna cover that section back behind. Okay, and another tip is I always try to pull anything I've already done, get it way out of the way so that you're completely separating the new pieces. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to be very precise because the strips will be harder and harder to hide as you get further up to your roots. This is where it will start to show through if you don't really get it on there lined up well and, you know, very precise. So we're gonna start this next layer. Okay, so you see that you can kind of see, you know, that there's a line in here and a little poof. So it is going to be, I'm probably not going to put as much on the top layer so that the top layer can hide this. Okay, so just so you know, I finished one piece over on this side, but I still need to do like probably at least 2 more. And that was the end of that one box. So I probably am going to need the second box. I guess if I had gone a little more spread out, I might could have pulled off just one box probably. So if you don't want to do like lots and lots of layers and you just want a few here and there, you could possibly get by if you have hair like mine. But I am going to go for the second box now. I may only do like a couple more strips and let that be, but we'll see. We're going to see how it looks. So let me just finish this one up. I mean, it's just the same drill. You've seen it now, and we'll see the end. Okay, here's that second underlayer done. Let's see how she's gonna look when we pull it all down. Okay, I'm going to brush this over the top a little bit so it's not so bumpy, like bumps sticking up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that that works, and it all blends into my natural hair. Now you can see my natural hair is a little bit curlier because, you know, the hair extensions come out pretty straight in the beginning, but over time they will definitely start to curl and it'll all just look like all my hair. So what do we think? Look at there. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep going or just leave it at that. I think we're going to leave it at that so that we can cover them pretty well. Awesome. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, looky here. Look how long it goes down. I love it. I absolutely love it. I always feel amazing with hair extensions, and it makes my hair look so much thicker too. Like I feel like a princess, a Rapunzel princess. If we bring it all the way around like this, here it is. We can even put it in a little ponytail. So excited. And last, I decided to try out the lashes. What do you guys think? Here they are on. I definitely like these, and both of the boxes came with lashes. I love it. I love having hair extensions. I'm gonna put all the information down below for you in the caption. I wanna thank Doris Hair for gifting this to me and sponsoring this video, and use the code in my caption as well for discounts off on this amazing product. Make yourself feel like a queen or a princess yourself. I want to see those Rapunzel looks this summer. And that wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for you on, if you haven't ever done extensions before, seeing what the process is like, giving you kind of my feedback now that I have come a little bit more of an expert on this than I was in the beginning when I was first trying them all out. Yeah, so that wraps it up. And make sure you pop that subscribe button and check everything out down in the caption, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.